opening day, and here's the first pitch, and the season's over.
Okay. Well, we made it through one level this morning before working time. I'm pretty sure I unpaused, but you know. Oh, that is much hotter than I realized. Hello, hello, welcome first. How you doing tonight? Yeah, I knew that was coming. Hey, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate that. I had quite the day tonight. I got a wonderfully first-hand look at a real-life application of the word irony. And it all started when I went upstairs right at the start of work for my meetings. Went into Cheeseburger's room to clean it since he's coming home next week. And saw that irony in action. Because of all the things in this world, there is nothing more ironic than a 17-year-old teenage boy's room filled with gunk, spills, soda cans, paper towels, fast food wrappers, dust and dirt and shit all over the floor, And then looking to the side and seeing a broom with a dustpan attached. Unused. Oh, yes. It was quite troubling. I cleaned it. I informed him that I was charging him for the 2 hours it took me to deep clean the room. I wish I could see that emote, but it doesn't show me on Streamlabs. I can only see it on the chat replay, and it's too small. And I informed him that if I ever saw his room in that condition again, that he was going to move in with his 3-year-old brother. And he wouldn't be able to have his own room anymore. Yeah, see, I can't see any of them because Streamlabs just for whatever reason doesn't show me. I gotta make the chat replay bigger so I can see it. It'll show me Twitch emotes, it just won't show me anything outside Twitch. Yeah, I mean, that one's pretty clear. That one, I would say, is akin to that. Particularly funny because if you've played the game or watched it, you know that he's just pulling the football weapon out, and yet it's not what it appears. Or the coconut or whatever the hell it is. And yes, I do understand the vocal irony of the fact that I just said pulling it out with that emote on the screen. Speaking of, how you doing, Kelly? How's the island? Did you eat the rats yet?
Grumpy Dad! Hi, my name's Grumpy Dad, and I'm grumpy.
Has it really been 10 months already? Thank you, thank you. on the flip side of that, you've now had to put up with 10 months of this. Wait, did that not? Oh, there's no damage one for this? If I knew it was just 18 seconds, I would have bump rushed him. I guess we'll just die and start over. How the hell am I supposed to beat him in 18 seconds? They have been quite girthy months, haven't they? I don't know how to get up there fast enough to beat him in 18 seconds. Oh, you know what? I just realized it doesn't say no shield, it says no supersonic. So I could have used it for bubble shield. I guess I should have read it first. See, in Angel Island, I guess there wasn't. I thought there was one for Act 2, but I guess not. May as well at least get 6 of them. I do believe, Kelly, this is where you need to look away for a couple moments. I never understood getting continues in a game that has a save feature. Has it been helping? Isn't that some of the best days is when you never have to get up to do anything? You're welcome, even though it wasn't me, I'm just gonna take credit for it. No, actually, I asked if you ate the rats yet. Similar concept, but different premise. Running in circles. No, they were okay. We had to sit on the tarmac in Atlanta for a while due to some weather, but... I got home eventually. You know, not face planting into giant balls with spikes on them is probably a good strategy. I might want to give it a try. This level does have some boingy spikes. Because they're robot enemies versus regular death spikes. Speaking of, why is it that Mega Man dies instantly when he touches spikes? But when the spikes that are fired at him from Needleman in whichever game that was, he doesn't die instantly? Happy Friday. How are you this fine evening? And because of the spikes, right? If Mega Man were to duke it out with Sonic, wouldn't Sonic just automatically win by just turning his back and smashing Mega Man with the quills? I mean, they are basically back of the head spikes. See, I know it says Wheat with a W, but I can't help but read that as Pete. See? Boing, 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 boing. Completely lost track of where I was. I was supposed to be going there. I like the boingy boingy. I like the boingy boingy. I like the boingy boingy. I like the boingy. What's up here? Oh, I want to go up there. Nah. Need frickin' tails for that. We got 7 tries to do this right damageless. And already fucked up once. This is one boss I was concerned about because it was random projectiles. Okay, Act 2, this one, the boss is no hit. It's not a time attack one, so... Ew. Alright, I'll take, a Z, Q, another Q, third Q, 9, and the Batman signal. Wait, by the way, that post, Kelly, you didn't get a pretty penny when you were looking at it? I mean, I know what the insinuation was, but... Had you ever heard the phrase, that'll cost you a pretty penny before? Because if not, that would explain it. Block this person. Yeah, well, when that's the first thing that's sticking in your mind, oh, apparently I didn't build a circle properly. Okay. I don't know how I managed to do that, but... I've also watched, to be fair, my fair share of Wheel of Fortune over the years. And I'm usually at least somewhat decent at it. Ow! Come rescue me, Tails! Easy sauce. Stop bouncing me. See, now that's more akin to the regular golf round we used to see. Let me through! Douche. Now, I can't get hit in the first boss here, but it doesn't say I can't use a shield, so I'm gonna get an electric shield. So I'm impervious to his little thing there. That didn't sound right. Oh, my coffee's empty. electric, I want an electric bus. Give me one, you bastard. What the hell is with all this crap you're throwing me? This isn't the right stuff. There it is. Motherfucker, it changed on me at the last second. Alright, so no hitting this is going to be a little harder without the other. Or not. Took less hits than I remembered. Oh, I want more coffee. But I'm too lazy to get up. Well, we got the perfect. Now it's time to run in circles. Got lost there for a minute. Shouldn't have done that. Can't perfect it if you don't get all the rings. That is my mistake. Oh dear. Fell quite a ways. Ping, 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 ping. Yeah, very funny, buddy. Yeah, turn out the lights. How evil. It was kind of cool for this game, though, that they went with a carnival instead of a casino. Alright, now I want my damn electric bubble this time. Which ones? The kind of white, weird grid-looking ones? They took out the barrel in the Saturn version. That's pretty funny. Yeah, they wanted to show off the quasi 3D that the Genesis had become capable of. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason that mechanic was in. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Yeah, well, Nintendo don't, because that nice Mario boy doesn't like being sassy. I was supposed to do this without getting hit, and then somehow I got hit without touching it. It's a new plan. We're good. It's gonna take our time and play patient. Dude, I'm right here and you couldn't hit me? Alright, I'm bored. Just hit me already. Dancing was fun while it lasted. What's up, crew? I guess we'll play patient this time. Hey, that was not playing patient. Mostly because I tried to jump through to get to the other side and it didn't work. What's up, Doc? probably should have moved a little faster. This shouldn't be this difficult. Not sure why I'm making it harder than it needs to be. Hello, hello. How are we doing tonight? Seriously? You can't even hit him on that? Okay. We better slow this down a little bit. Making me do this the slow way because, you know, stupid Eggman's gotta be electrified. Ooh, cut that one a little close. Certainly an interesting invention he had for this one. Pretty much missed the mark. Time for cannons. Oops. So one benefit to not having Supersonic in this level is you get to jam out to the music. Hard times! Hard times. Okay, good. I did it right this time. Wait, Tingle tutors an actual emote? I know we have a Tingle tutor command. But I think that triggers when you just write the word Tingle. Yep, that's it. That was a quote from M-Rock. Tingle Tutor. Yeah, that sounds about right. You bastard. I wasn't getting supersonic because all these no-hit boss battles are no supersonic. Then I was like, oh, I can get 6 of the emeralds and then just not get the 7th. And then I was like, wait a minute, I can just get all 7 emeralds and just take damage before the boss so I don't have 50 rings, and then I don't have to worry about accidentally triggering it. Evening, Alice. Evening? No, wow, that's super early morning. Is it like 3 in the morning? 3:20 in the morning? Mind your own early morning. Alright, I'm sorry. And he said, aren't you up extremely early because it's 3:30 in the morning? And then I said, I know, mind your own up early morning. Yeah, see that. You are up early, though. It's 3:20 a.m. No. Oh dear. Why do I keep doing that? Because we suck at controlling Sonic. I mean, 4 hours is literally 50% the number of hours they recommend you get. On the bright side, it means you're here hanging out. On the not so bright side, it's not very much sleep. That is true. I was gonna say, I don't know how to no-hit this boss, but I guess we just figured it out. Just Oh, look at that. We failed. Some of the Act 1 bosses are actually trickier to no-hit than the Act 2 ones. You weren't supposed to jump right then, Sonic. Good thing we got so many lives. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I hadn't figured out it was it. You never gonna believe it. Peter Griffin's got a mustache. No way. Oh. No. Down a couple of Oreos missing. Barely touched any of the coffee. I think I'm just going to go ahead.
You can call me handsome guy.
Boink. Wait, I'm allowed to kill penguins, right? They're not technically, I mean, they're like Arctic chickens, but they're not actually chickens, so that's allowed, right? Balls. I'm Aquaman, but you can call me handsome guy. The Arctic ones? No, I'm destroying the Arctic chickens. I was just asking if it was okay to destroy the Arctic chickens. I already demolished all the chickens in Mega Man. It's their own fault. They wouldn't go away. When a big blue super fighting robot comes your way and you're just gonna stand there firing chickens at him, you gotta expect you're gonna be blown up. Super fighting robots! Mega Man! Why can I not get up there? What the Yeah, I clearly thought that pattern was going to alternate, and it was just like, nope, no alternation. Aha, success. The song is so freaking catchy. Did I do the same thing? I made the same mistake. I'm stupid. I didn't get out in time. 3 hits is too greedy. 2 hits and then run. Oops. There's an enemy there. No, not really. I hadn't given it a lot of thought. I probably should try it, huh? God damn it, he's leaking out of the side. I wouldn't think this would be that complicated, but I've never tried to
suck, you jackass.
to no-hit these guys before. Usually you just go Rambo style and take damage and damage boost and not give a crap. Too slow. May as well carry 0 rings if we're going no hit, because otherwise you just have to take the time to try and die. So much for the pattern. I mean, if I wanted to get cute with it, I could try and hit him twice by just going up into the side. And at this point, I might as well. Until he turns around this time so I don't get ass blasted by that smoke. Oh, good. The attempt that succeeds and goes in the video has the words ass blasted by the smoke in it. Well, I hope Alice went and got some coffee. Down to go find the poor that I never can locate very quickly cause I get lost. I don't get it. It happens to me every freaking time I play this special stage. It never fails. It never fails. I can never locate those last four. It always takes me like 3 minutes. And no, I didn't hit one. I did not get ass blasted by a Red Bull. Douche.
Charlie! Charlie! Charlie!
Charlie. Charlie. Ah, my freaking kidney. Charlie the Unicorn is always welcome. I mean, they could write him, right? You have the very hungry caterpillar. Why can't we have the very angry unicorn? I mean, if I recall correctly, there are angry beavers. Why not a unicorn? I can still hear the theme song to Cat Dog in my head. Dear Lord. Somebody remind me to power down before the boss. I don't remember the theme song to Angry Beavers, but I do definitely remember Cat Dog. Just that weird phase of like Nickelodeon trying to capitalize on the success of Rugrats and Hey Arnold and all those other shows. So like, let's just make pretty much anything we can think of. Doug, yep. Didn't Doug eventually like switch networks and become a Saturday morning cartoon or something? Crew, there's no such thing as monsters. You're just looking in the mirror right now. Relax. Rocco, yep. Hey Arnold has some very good life lessons in it for kids. Like what happens when you ride the bus all the way to the end of the line. Don't ever ride the bus to the end of the line. You don't want to see where the sausage is made. Yes, dressed as fruits. What was the... I can't remember. The song sticks in my head. And they're stuck on the subway. We've been trapped here in the dark for way too long. that's gonna go in the video too. Whoops. Yeah, riding downtown as fruits, right? That's what it was. Downtown as fruits. There was a song about that one too. Oh, a lot of songs in that show. But then when you stop and think about all the like insinuations that you don't get in the innuendo, right? Like how Chocolate Boy is really like innuendo for a cocaine addict. I went to the less fun side of there for a moment, but... For an apartment building in Manhattan, that room is incredibly amazing. The fact that it's as big as it is amazing. Although, to be fair, that the TV show they used to watch hits a little bit different now. Him and Gerald would hang around watching Puff Daddy. Puff, Puff, Puff Daddy, Puff, Puff. Yeah, about that. Like, there's some dark stuff in that show that you really don't realize until you take a look back as a cynical adult. You realize that Helga's mom is a functioning alcoholic and her father is basically emotionally abusive because he just completely ignores her in favor of her older sister. Well, not really. I mean, there's a lot of cartoons now that don't have those sort of lessons built in. They don't have the innuendo, they're just kind of stupid. Now, granted, SpongeBob has a lot of jokes that only the parents would get, but it doesn't really have life lessons built into it. Yeah, that's fair. What happened to my fire bubble? Double balls. Forgot to lose the ring so I would transform. But yeah, I was too. Fire! Hey, why did it... Doesn't say I couldn't use shields. Oh, it's because I went slightly out of the area. That was friendly. I don't know how I got up and behind him and how I didn't take damage, but whatever. final boss without getting hit might be a little difficult. We'll see how it goes. You remember, what was it, the episode about the Stoop Kid? Where they thought they were being hilarious by just chanting, "Stoop boy's afraid to leave the stoop." There's like this whole big miracle thing the day he was going to take a step off of the stoop. Yeah, that was it. Stoop Kid, not Stoop Boy. There was a ton of bullying. Crush or not, the fact that she called him football head constantly is like, in and of itself, a major form of bullying. It's not Arnold's fault his head is deformed. Ah, balls. We got 2 more attempts to no-hit this. Was that a flannel shirt that was hanging out? I always thought he was wearing like a Scottish kilt. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. I literally always thought all these years he was wearing a kilt. Please hold for a moment. We have to look at something. Oh yeah, that is a matching collar, isn't it? You're right. You're right, you're right. In fairness to me, though, don't tell me that it doesn't look just like that one. Just saying. To be fair, my entire childhood was changed when I saw the YouTube video that broke down how Chocolate Boy is a cocaine addict. I was like, oh shit, they're right. Well, they may have said heroin. 6 in 1 half dozen. Now, I don't remember the movies necessarily or the end of that show. Did we ever figure out what the hell happened to his parents? The creeper one? always got punched in the face by Helga. Yeah, but to be fair, we started an hour and a half ago. And we're trying to no-hit, so we might need a few attempts at this. Which episodes did you show the kids at school? Yeah, we got the no-hit. We're doing the retro achievements for Sonic Jam, so we got like 287 still to go. Let's see. Sonic 3's achievement list. Angel Island Act 2 boss 8 seconds. Hydrocity Act 2 18 seconds. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Looks like there's 23 Sonic 3 achievements left. I remember that episode, yeah, that was a good one. What's up, Ostrich? And it makes sense. I mean, you really ought not to be playing baseball in the middle of the street. Alright, have a good night. I've been enjoying it. I just finished the... Sorry, I was looking at what I was reading over here. I just finished the Sonic Mega Man Anniversary Collection for PS2. That was 317 achievements. So now we moved on to Sonic Jam. But I already mastered all the retro achievements for the Genesis Sonics. Been having fun with it though. Ah, nuts. I don't know which button's my A button. Apparently none of them are the A button. Apparently R is the A button? Like what? Never have I seen this before. I don't know what it is, but it had code, so I do it. Doug Funny. I still, like, to this day, randomly in my head will hear that for no reason. Oh shit. Motherfucker, I looked over at the chat box for half a second and I turned too early because of it. God damn it, crew. I blame you. Yes. Well, you were the last one to speak, so it became your fault. It's one of those things where it's not hard, but it becomes hard because you're just going in a giant circle and it becomes so monotonous. You're in cruise control mode and you just stop paying attention. I'm going to Chicago on Tuesday this week. It's going to be a very interesting day. My flight is at 8:45 a.m. It lands at 9 a.m. My flight back is at 1:30 p.m. So I literally am gonna land and 4.5 hours later get back on a flight to go home. 'Cause I'm flying in for an hour and something meeting with a client in that area and then just flying home same day. No, I never had the opportunity. I always had to stay in a hotel. This is a meeting that just kind of popped up while I was in Florida. They were telling me about it, and it kind of became like, hey, can you come and talk to these people since, you know, you worked with them before in your past position? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I can do it. They want me to beat this boss in under 18 seconds without supersonic. I'm gonna need a bubble to be able to get high enough to hit it. That wasn't smart. That was even less smart. There was the bubble that I wanted there, but I didn't get it. Hey. Motherfucker. Pretty good amount of time to go without having grip check. Let's try not to die there this time. That would be helpful. Get on the thing. Dear Lord. Repetitive, but it's okay. What's up, Knuckles? I don't want the 18-second timer to start yet, so we're just gonna chill here until the rings run out. Wait, it didn't, because I was supersonic, it didn't count. Alright, let's do a couple of the time attacks and then, call it a night. I guess you have to beat one to access the other. I like how they tell you to do it within a minute and 20 seconds, and yet you still have to sit and watch the cutscene. I feel like some of these speedrunning achievements are going to be really tightly timed. Okay, getting stuck there is definitely good. Yeah, the boss took too long to load. These are going to be tough. Act 2, 2 minutes and 40 seconds? pretty sure there was spikes there in the original game. Actually, this one not really that bad. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. We're only at a minute 20 seconds. I mean, there is still the cutscene still. Go. Hit the thing. Tails is kind of useless. But then again, I think we all knew that. I don't think that's news. Try the minute and 10 again. I don't think the boss is gonna spawn like What's up, Mazurus? How was it? Nice. pitcher's duel, huh? Dude, you gotta. The timing's too tight. You can't hit that stupid sprint. Hello. There's nothing wrong with small ball. Come on, hurry up. Oh, Tails, thank you for nearly screwing me up. Alright, it is my bedtime. I had a very long day today. Okay, let's see. Where should we go this evening? I'd have to look through, and to be honest, I'm too tired. So we'll just call it a night. Night, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow at some point during the day, if not the regular time at night.